Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video here guys, we'll be working on a BMW guys, and it will be super important video because we'll demonstrate what are the symptoms guys of bad knock sensor guys. Symptoms of bad knock sensors. Now, we will explain about BMW X5, but pretty much it will be the same on any BMW. Why we are making these videos? Simply guys, because we read in the comment section below that many of you asked about the symptoms of bad knock sensors. Can you drive with the bad knock sensors? And we actually made a special video that explains that as well. Many of you do not know that the same engine that you can find in BMW 5 Series, you can find in 3 Series, 5 Series BMWs guys, even 6, 7 Series and X3 as well guys. For instance, the 6-cylinder engine is being used in multiple BMWs. One of the most popular engines, the V8, you can find it in 5 Series, 6 Series and 7 Series BMWs. So the symptoms guys will be the same for pretty much any BMW. Now, before we start, every single car we get at the shop, we make at least 200 free repair videos. Specifically on BMWs, we make more than 400 to 500 videos. Why? Because our mission at the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, so we can keep providing that free information. Now, if you guys need help with anything, leave a comment below. When we have time, we'll try to make a video guys. Another thing, if you need to buy new sensors, replacement parts or tools for your BMW X5, check out the links in the description of the video below. We share them for your convenience. So, what we have here now, okay, this specifically guys is a BMW E53 engine that you can find in multiple BMWs guys. If you have a 6-cylinder, now it doesn't matter if you have a 6, 8-cylinder guys, gasoline or diesel engines, the symptoms will be the same for knock sensors. On the 6-cylinder engine, you have to remove the intake manifold. Okay, will be on the right side. On the V8, you will need to remove the intake manifold and the lower intake manifold. And now we will explain first on 6-cylinder guys. The sensors will be located on the engine block, upper section of the engine block. If you have a V8, they will be on the lower section of the cylinder head most of the times guys. Now, the knock sensors are very close to the combustion chamber guys, and this is so it can detect if for any detonation for gas that is ignited too early guys, and it's going to detect that vibration and tell the computer that the timing needs to be changed. Now, another thing guys, before we get to the symptoms, always disconnect your car battery when you're starting to work on it, because usually the engine starter will be close to the sensors guys. You don't want to cause damage. Another thing, when you disconnect the car battery, it really matters which battery terminal you disconnect and reconnect first, positive or negative. If you do not know that, we have a video that explains all that for any car, so we'll put the link in the description of the video below. Now, symptoms of bad sensors, okay, engine light will be most likely on guys, and you have a code that relates to knock sensor. Number 2 guys, you may experiencing hesitation. Okay, you press the gas pedal, the car doesn't want to go, all of a sudden it takes off, it's a little bit sluggish. Number 3, loss of power. This will result into guys poor fuel economy, because the engine will not be running as smooth and not as efficient. You will not be able to pass emissions as well guys because of knock sensors. Another thing guys, it could be rough idle, but your engine will start without knock sensors, no problem, but you may experiencing rough idle. So hopefully guys the video will be helpful to any of you trying to figure something like that out. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more help, and see you guys next time.